So, any explanation on your team's performance this week, Ultimate Chiefs?
Mandingo, I didn't realise you were there.
Oh, just
Kia ora.
fact check today.
Yeah, well, I noticed that we've been matched up, Mandingo.
Oh, wow. Oh, next week. Yeah. I saw that. I see the Chiefs have a bye, so I guess that's 50% of your team gone.
It is about 50% of my team, but it's Crusaders as well. They've got a bye, so Crusaders and my Chiefs players combined. Yes, I'll be looking for a fullback or an outside back to replace.
It looks like you're going to be looking for a full team.
No, I might even just have a few numbers there, and then I might as well not even fill any spaces there, because I think I'll just play sevens this week.
Is that because you got a mean bench?
Absolutely, I'll be looking at my bench. I haven't even looked at my team this week. Yeah, I'll just be looking at it maybe on Friday after work in the morning, Friday morning, and just have a look-see and see what I've got to play with.
So we mentioned before there's 3 buys this weekend, so a lot of teams will be scratching to fill in the gaps. I think
Rog, I noticed you come out your shell a little bit before. You were real quiet at the start, and then you got a couple of wins, and then you started trash talking a little bit more. So it's good. I see, once you start trash talking, then you have to go for the win. So I see you doing some transactions at midnight, trying to get some of the players for the last game.
Depends on. So if you're trying to allude to the fact that someone's doing it late at night, well, it depends on your work schedule. Hold on. I'm just going to make my vegetarian order.
Hey, shouldn't you be chasing some criminals other than talking to the podcast of...
Yeah, you're just sitting in the car eating donuts and stuff, or like the cops or what?
True. The mocha and cinnamon donuts, is it?
Can I have your double stack, please? Can the buns be steamed, please?
What? The buns?
Quarter pounder and a Big Mac, please.
Can you believe it? This guy's ordering on live on the podcast.
First for the back of the 135.
Sorry, can I have the salad?
Live order.
Salad
here.
and
the delivery?
Cucumbers as well, please.
We did deliveries to where Cameron is. Cam, place your order.
The burgers were for this messenger. I'm an Uber driver. Thank you.
If you check your order there, Rod, order.
Thanks for popping up there. Hashtag whatever it takes. Hashtag better has stopped ages ago. Hashtag 15 years or 18 years since the championship.
Win's a win.
Yeah, so...
so what happened to the real Chiefs? How come they turned Kaya?
What happened?
Every now
and then. You're going to change your name from Ultimate Chiefs to Kaya Chiefs, or...
Wow, one thing, man. I see a little... If you checked your shoulder, I think there's a bit of a chip missing there. Sorry, the Chiefs just had a bit of an off week. Brumbies haven't beaten the Chiefs for 18 straight games, apparently. So
yeah, 2006, I think, or 2016.
Sure.
So it's a good result for the Brumbies. They started off pretty well. I didn't watch the game personally myself, but I could hear my son. I could hear my son getting frustrated, and he was even saying that the Chiefs were having bad hands and handling not well. So just one of those weeks, I suppose. They had a pretty good team. No excuses, but they'll look forward to making amends this week.
I've got some stats for you, Rog.
When they come back next week.
So I've got some stats here, Rog. The Chiefs were losing to the Blues 19-5 at halftime. They were losing to the Crusaders 14-0 in week 2. And week 3, they were losing to the Sunwolves 7-0. And then in the last game, they were losing to the Brumbies 19-0 at halftime. So that's 4 bad starts. Those bad starts will catch up to you in the end. They got away with it 3 weeks in a row, but you can't keep having that much bad starts and then keeping trying to win.
Okay, so what's the analysis of your team?
My team, we're 2-0. We're 2-2. We're on the right tracks. I think we're a dark horse for the title.
Oh, so why can't you give me the same analysis that you just given me for my 4 games? So what about your 4 games?
Okay, do you want me to give you some analysis on the Blues?
Yes. I want to see the bad start, good start, bad finish, good finish.
Here's my take.
Okay,
Here's my take on the Blues. So my take on the Blues is that we're a dangerous team because we don't know who's going to be on the field. We don't know who's going to be starting for the Blues. You know, we're going to keep the other coaches, opposition coach, guessing. You know, we got we just played 3 first fives.
Yeah,
and we won the game.
The Chiefs. That's why they lost. They only had 2 playmakers. Don't you know 3 playmakers is the way that you got to win.
Yeah, look what happened to All Blacks with their 2 playmakers. Sorry to say.
Yeah, well, it is true. Chiefs are a bit of a slow start, but as you've seen, the first 3 weeks, they've been able to pull it back with those results that they've had this 4th week. Obviously, unable to do so against the Brumbies, but early days yet. I just remember in the first week, after the first week results, Hurricanes and Highlanders had some bad results where they, didn't get the result that they wanted. However, news reports were saying that the bottom of the New Zealand Conference was going to be a team starting with H. 4 weeks in, what's the analysis now?
Yeah, still the same, I think. The bottom 2 teams starting with H, I reckon.
It was going to be either Highlanders or Hurricanes at the bottom?
Yeah, I still think so.
Well, for sure it's going to be Highlanders. Highlanders for sure.
I think Hurricanes will be second and last. It sounds like you disagree with your original theory, Rog.
Sorry, come again, Stace?
It sounds like you disagreed with your original theory. Do you think that one of the H teams are going to be moving up?
Yeah, it wasn't my theory. I just...
Oh, sorry, Rog, I didn't mean to get you upset about the Chiefs. You have to hang up the phone.
No, we lost them.
I'm sure he's punching the patron that's in at the back. You made him angry. Some police brutality happening right now.
The man just went down the tunnel.
Oh, he probably did. Have you always had Luke Romano, Cams?
Nah, I got him in. I got him back in because I had no locks, and I knew he was starting, so I thought I'll grab him again because no one else got him. But I'm gonna. His contract's up for this week, so he's on the chopping blocks. Because he's got, as well as having a bye, I need some other players to make up my starting, so he'll be on the chopping block for me.
Yeah.
To tell you the truth, all the trades I've had since we've started the comp have been just because someone's not starting.
Mm-hmm.
Or, yeah, I think that's about it. Other than that, I haven't really traded anyone just for the sake of it. Or because I thought that someone else was better.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of trust in your team there, as long as they're starting, yeah? Exactly.
It's the formula I've been going with since day one, week 1, so I'm sticking with that.
How about the likes of Matt Duffy?
Well, as you can see, he's not there. He's not there, so he's done his dash. He's done his dash. Hey, I might pick him up. Depends if who's starting. I'm worried about Cancelliere because he might not start this week because I see that the Higueras have a habit of changing every game. Especially their backline.
Yeah.
Especially their backline.
Yeah. Their backline always changes, eh?
Yeah. So I'm assuming he won't be starting. Jock Campbell I've persisted with because he's been playing well the last couple of games.
Yeah, no, he looks good.
I think the only game he's had was the first week. But I think
is he their kicker as well?
He is, because Haggerty's been coming off the bench.
Yeah,
so,
true that.
Jock Campbell's been doing the kicks. So I'll be grabbing those points as well as my first 5 points for kicks. Kerwin Bosch there. So I'm glad he's back from his trip back to South Africa. Bereavement leave.
Now you're Setnala from South Africa. Have you always had that player as well?
Again, I had to get him in. I got him in because I needed an outside back, so I got him in. But unfortunately, he was one of the guys that was starting. But unfortunately, he's playing for the Stormers. So
obviously, that
exactly what
these guys
said.
Just getting in just because they're starting, and you need these guys for their positions.
Yeah,
they've scored pretty low. So if you had a proper